Expressionist architecture. What is aesthetic? A set of principles concerned with nature and application of beauty. The word aesthetics derives its etymological origin from the word aesthetics, which means sensation and perception in Greek. What is experientialism? Experientialism is a style of painting, music, drama, or architecture in which artists or writers seek to express the inner world, emotion rather than external reality. How and why this style emerged? The 19th century, when experientialism emerged, was an innovation in many subjects. People must have thought their souls were crushed in face rapid development, technology, and science. Then people come together from the group. It's dialogue, bring them together their loneliness, pain, pessimism, their desire to question relation, human values, and anyone who reacted to understand soon become known as experiencers. How this style developed? Kandinsky, his work established psychology sciences by Ruth Gartley helped in the introduction of art in the inner world of man. Actually draw attention to human inner world, which is important element definition experientialism. Aesthetic psychology behind the science. Nietzsche has particularly in this influence on German experiencists with the words such as whoever wants to create must first start by destroying everything, destroying all values. Expressionism often handles the difficulty of relation between the explicit either covertly. What is experientialist architecture? Experientialist architecture is one of modern architectural trends. Experientialist architecture was emerged after World War I. German continued its existence until 1930. It does have very expressionist and well-defined style. Experientialist architecture is generally not with history, but some experientialist architecture have made efforts and imparted the past architecture the building they designed. History of experientialism for architecture. It said that the first experientialist architecture was architect Peter Burns with the building he designed for AG. Other architects turned to this trend. The interior decoration of Bruno Taut Glass Pavilion in Cologne and has Pölzing Georges Stadion Theater in Berlin are among and most important examples of the experientialist movement. Comments on experientialist architecture actually reflect the limited general vibes. The evaluation of this writing also clearly shows experientialism is not homogeneous style that can be purely defined in form terms. In the later period, with new construction technologies, interior particulation, which no longer technologies, function as a static can be thinner, bent and distorted, so when need for connection to spaces each other is eliminated, a translation from static plan to aesthetic free plan. The free plan faculty has now also enabled new form arguments. First experientialist design were less common are Raymond Moss The Utopian Studios, Bruno Taut's Alphan Architecture Utopia, Hermann Verschiven's sketches of fantastic design reflection in our world among these works. Mottos from architects. Limitation makes the creative mind inventive. It's by Walter Ground. Architecture is the frozen form of music. It's by Bruno Taut. Why that style is beautiful. The search beauty of objects makes mastery his carried. The mastery implemented here is curious not just about technical skill. In expressionism is correlate the emotion world of artists with the storyline shapes and exaggerated colors. Skills expressionism is different, but this different based on creating rules and psychology. Freedom within the rules makes this style is beautiful. Einstein Tower. It is the most important example of this style. In Einstein Tower, Eric Morgan tried to express the psychology formulas definited a new relationship between space and time, transforming them into first architectural form. A sketch of Einstein Tower. Why Einstein Tower is beautiful? Evoking the creating form of building with external operations function of one of the basic problems of forming in architecture. Analysis of Einstein Tower and strength and weakness of Einstein Tower. Roncalp. It is the one of example of expressionist architecture and sketch of Roncalp. Why Roncalp is beautiful? It's the fact of symbolism has an important portion in pre-enlightenment society. This transition a purple project that includes a creating degree of fullness. Analysis of Roncalp, strength and weakness. Sydney Opera House. It is the iconic symbol of Australia. Why Sydney Opera House is beautiful? This building has become the symbol of city with the external operations. One of the main ways correlate with form in architecture, it is the symbols of adopted by society or society with the replication of correlational translation or universal form. And analysis of Sydney Opera House. Weakness and strength of Opera House. Frank Gehry's Expressionist Psychology. It is the iconic symbols a fish. One of the important factors is Frank Gehry follow-up expressionist architecture is that he finds geometric facade without a face. So his effort to create new architecture that includes movement and emotion by translation spurs quality the buildings. Characteristic of expressionist architecture. And references. Thank you for listening.